Did you do it in slow-mo? No, regular mo.
I'm a cat. I've got an idea here. For some weird reason, I like to paw at the mirror. Have you ever seen the movie Black Morpheus, 1959? Remember whenever the actor walks into the mirror, it's really water? That's what I'm referencing here. I'm referencing that movie. At any moment, I'm going to reach up and paw. I'm going to paw that mirror. Look, yeah, I'm kind of maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. My master might get mad because sometimes I paw it too hard. Who cares? What's he doing with that camera on me anyway?
Kitty.
Got that mirror. What? What's wrong?
No.
What's wrong with it? What's so wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Meow.
What's it got? Now we start this February 17, 2023. Watching Kitty. He kind of lays in this box. It's kind of a box of emotion. And I had this little laser pointer thing. You can kind of hear it. He knows it's coming from somewhere, and you can kind of see right there. He doesn't notice it yet. He goes, wait, there he goes. He might see it as peripheral. Then he'll try to attack it. There we go. It's kind of watching it. So I'm playing with Kitty. There we go. There he goes. See if we can get him going this way. He doesn't know to turn around yet. Probably won't be doing Lynn Driver today. We're gonna have to wait for maybe a day off, and so we can kind of focus on a segment. But I'll probably be doing those in little 5-minute segments. And the post-apocalyptic DoorDash driver known as Lynn Driver. There he goes. He found it this time. Give it a shot, Kitty. It's kind of like his own personal television. See if we can bring it down this way. All right. Stand over here. He gets kind of excited. Try this angle right here and see if he notices it. Sometimes he will go for it right here. If you didn't notice the first time, welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'm Cole Spivey, and you are?
Linda Spivey.
And we're headed out for the day. Linda's going to be dropping sandwiches near the point-of-sale system or the counter by the cookies. And I will be dropping food off at your doorstep. So we invite you to join us on this quest of food and delivery. That'd be great. So today is February 17, 2023. We're dealing with 169828. There's Linda. There's the road. Oh, there's me. And we'll show on the highway here pretty soon.
Mean guy from that one company. I already forgot his name already. First guy was Pete, the other one was something else. I don't remember. I guess I'm over it. Quit it.
Okay, sorry. So I'm not going to talk like a whole lot about Lynn Driver other than the fact that it's a post-apocalyptic film. Don't really explain why it's post-apocalyptic other than the fact that it is, and AI, artificial intelligence, is still in effect, and the robot cars are still kind of remaining. So it's, I guess you could say futuristic, but I'm not going to really give a time on it. I haven't yet. And Lynn is a DoorDash driver that keeps getting these orders after the apocalypse, and she drops off the DoorDash deliveries to abandoned houses. If Spielberg helps out, then we'll add drones, but if not, she gets one delivery, keeps going to this one abandoned house. Sometimes she drops off canned goods, things like that, because the restaurants aren't open. So we'll have to find a few abandoned houses. Another thing too is she has a brother. The brother knows that she's a DoorDash driver, so eventually she drops off one of the deliveries, and he's there in one of the abandoned houses. He has an old guitar, and they decide to write a song and post it. I'm going into a car wash. Post it into a basically like a platform, like an online platform, music platform, kind of like Drooble or something similar to that, but I'll come up with a different name. So I just kind of like doing that. It's kind of a love letter to the lost world, and also it shows the strength of love. In this case, it's love of siblings, how they care for one another in the post-apocalyptic time. And it's kind of also a love letter to a world that is bound by legalism and hatred, but it'll never stop love. Because love will win, and they will end regardless of what you end up doing to me. But anyway, got to refill another place. Just wanted to take a little walk for a moment.
I guess it kind of has a theme in there that Christians are persecuted, kind of thing. It's part of it, maybe. And like I said, if Spielberg picks it up, I have these ideas about drones that follow her around. And I was thinking that maybe she thinks the drones are bad, and one of them are actually being controlled by her brother because he finds a survivor, which is actually her. It's a coincidence that the only survivor that he finds and that she finds are the siblings. But it does kind of make sense for some reason. In a way, it's kind of Star Wars. In a way, I don't think about it. It kind of sounds a little like that, but it's more modern times, so it's set kind of now. And some people think that we're kind of in a post-apocalypse anyway, in a way, because of all the computers and AI and all these things setting in. Anyway, I'll be setting it up in like occasionally 5 minutes burst, and eventually put it all together and then release it as a feature, probably anywhere between maybe 45 to an hour. Hopefully. We'll have to see. Oh, another thing, a clue if you're watching the vlogs. Anytime you see that it's noir, black and white, most likely that's a segment from Lynn Driver. I wasn't going to talk about it, but sorry, I couldn't help myself. And you're good to go. About the Chinese balloons, there are a lot of F-15 Eagles are in flight right now along the coast of our country. This is a time when it would almost be like war for the coast, because of the Chinese balloons. It's probably going to get really a lot of security along the coast. So we're looking at the Coast Guard being an overtime, almost like a war situation. And this has been going on since the Cold War. So something we've been preparing for even through war, pretty much every day and night, 24 hours a day. So it's just something, it's just how we operate as a country. But I'm very, very surprised that a balloon got through, a strange balloon, depending on where it was lifted off. You know, if it was lifted off in parts of Canada, or if it was a stray balloon. But then we have 3 of them. Are they coming from maybe a submarine from the ocean, and that kind of thing? So right now is a time where all eyes are on the sky, as well as the coast and everywhere. And I think vloggers are probably going to be helpful because of the fact that we do self vlogs for information. Then I'll show you like right over here. Also send up many hours of just visual of things, and we're mobile, so we move around. For example, the area I'm at, and I send up sometimes up to 20 video vlogs a day, which I've done. Yeah, I say a lot of crap, I still care about our people. And I don't really do it for surveillance, but regardless it is, because this is footage of things. And the media does it too. When I noticed the aircraft that was landing after they shot down the missile, they had, I think, military press that were taking photos and stuff with great cameras. But these are pretty good. These little iPhone 11s. It's got 3 times the, and also it's good with the 13 millimeter because you can see, it's almost what I call like I think they call it a fisheye view. But it's oval, or it's spherical kind of, in a way. You can see it. So it's pretty cool. Back in the day, a long time ago, we relayed messages through poetry. and this is like 1500s, Middle Ages, Renaissance, because the messenger could remember the poem, especially if it was an iambic pentameter. They would miss one word. So the writer could deliver his message very clearly, and it would go through what was called poems, or poetry, or verse. So they wouldn't forget a single word. We still do it today, and I think vlogging is fun. I think it's entertaining, but I think it also helps. It helps in many different ways. It's a very helpful thing. So, see a vlogger, you know, like, hey, I appreciate your vlogs, you know, because you never know how useful they can be. We're going to be picking something up at Whole Foods, which is like, I think the first time, maybe I have before, but we'll find out. They want 2 russet potatoes, some butter, sea salt, and maybe sea salt crackers, and some other veggies. So first we're going to find the russet potatoes. Probably going to be most likely this area here. Actually, to be honest, I should probably get one of those things. And it looks like we got copyright music playing, so I'll have to go intermittent on the shots. Oh, you said these are organic?
Yes, sir.
And non-organic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know what the difference is.